Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to episode 60 of our Staxel playthrough. For those that are new, my name is Wesman2. Feel free to call me Wes. Hopefully you're all having a great day. Alright, so we pretty much finished the museum as far as the floor. Like, we got it all nice. Now we just have to work on dinosaur layout, lamps, and all that. And then we just got to finish putting on the walls. But it is... I think this is the third episode, I believe, of building. And so you know what that means? Vorlin, that's glitching. It means that before I go ahead and turn creative off, we're going to finally fix this path that's been bugging me that I just haven't been... That grasshopper just made the sound for wood when you break up... Whatever, that was kind of weird. We're going to finally put a nice path to our big museum. You know, so people don't have to walk across the grass. Not the glass, although that would hurt too. Probably a lot more than grass. I don't know. Sometimes grass has those stinging nettles, and then those hurt, and then they get in your feet or your shoes, and then you walk around, and then it's just annoying. There's that. Those hurt. So I guess that's almost as bad as grass. Probably not nearly as bad. Alright, so get rid of the grass there so it's not under our museum pathway. Okay, so there we go. Nice pathway. So let's go ahead and move these. I think I have the inventory space to pick these all up. And then we'll just transplant these kind of half-built fossils into the museum wing. Just so that we can get them out of the way so that, you know, anyone that in the town that wants to come and enjoy the nice little museum on the inside here can do that. And then we'll have to put more fish displays and other displays in this room. And then they come into this massive... Dino Wing. Oh man, this is looking actually really good now that we've finally been able to move the stuff out. It's starting to look more like a museum. So you'd come here and you're like, oh yeah, look at the fish and the cool bugs. You know, you'd have like a kid that would follow you and like touch stuff, and then you'd have to like tell them no, and then they'd touch it anyways, and then security would come and like try to arrest you. No, that didn't happen to any of you. You listened to your parents when they said not to touch stuff? Oh. Alright, well, okay, so my childhood involved getting told not to touch stuff and security going, don't touch stuff. But again, maybe that's just me. Did we have your tail? I don't think we had your tail. So now that we know that that's mammoth... Oh, okay, so that's her. And then the mammoth can just go in the back here. I guess I don't know enough about dinosaurs to be like, oh yes, the mammoth was during the Ice Age, which happened blah 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 BC, while the T-Rex was in its prime of, you know, 186 million years ago, meaning it was in the Jurassic era, meaning that he and the Stegosaurus and the Triceratops were both together, meaning that they need to go in the back of the museum, classified together, while that dinosaur and these two were roughly in the same area. Yeah, no, I have no idea. I couldn't tell you. I just know that usually when you play with the dinosaur toys, you'd always get a Triceratops and a Stegosaurus, so I could say those are roughly around the same area. But could I tell you for sure? Nope. Alright, so we have the head of these guys, but no body yet. So there, let's put a space, and let's put another one. So what do you guys think? Like that, so it allows us to put almost 3 on each side. There we go. Okay, so these guys, all done. Throw the remainers away, come on. And then, just the body of this. Mammoth we took care of, and Mammoth lower. Both of these can go. We didn't put this down, the Plantera left wing, which is that thing. Oh, we need to put that together then. Alright, put that there, and then, this is not her tail, is it? No. Okay. Random puzzle piece then. Okay, so the pterodactyl looking thing that's not called a pterodactyl, it's called this thing, which apparently I don't think we have the body for. Alright, so this looks huge. So where's the left wing? Now, is that left from the back or from the front? I'm going to assume for the front, so this means it needs to go here. Any ideas? We don't have the body. I would assume that. So the body would go there, and then you would attach it, and close enough. So that was this one. And then this was that one, and that one, and that one, and then... Oh. Okay. It's this thing's tail. What are you doing? Oh, because I'm not in the creative, or the trash can. So this thing, this is this thing's tail. Oh, it's another big one. Man, we're out of space. I'm bad at design. I just need to fix the T-Rex. I guess he can't be in the center as much as I want him to be. Okay, so now I need to go here and throw it here. Bring these back up to where they need to be. And then go back to this one so it becomes a trash can and throw them in here. Nope, nope, Mr. Okay, so that's that. And then I just need to fix the windows and put up the walls, but we're done for now. So that's at least a start. So I know I need to move this thing in the back. This is looking pretty good. I'm liking this. We got a nice dinosaur wing. We've cleared up the front. We've built a path almost completely to it. There, now there's a path to it. And it's looking good. I'm really liking this. We're almost done with our awesome museum. So let's actually go ahead and... This is actually supposed to have a couple... it's supposed to look more like a gazebo looking thing. Meaning that... That's supposed to be like that. And that can go like that. And then we can go ahead and just spice things up by putting light right there. And then speaking of light, if I actually go to the light, there's the these lights. There we go. And we can put a couple of these on the outside. So those are nice and bright. Alright. And then just more accent lights right here. And all good. Speaking of lighting, is there actual like smaller wall lamps that aren't torches and or glowing objects? Let's start playing with these other lamps. Let's see if any of these other lamps actually glow, because it looked like some of these didn't actually glow. Let's see this one. That glows, okay. Does this one glow? What the heck? It's the little clocks! Oh, those were making that. I'm like, I've heard the big clock clang, and that's what it's doing right now. Alright, so those seem to work. So some of these actually are lamps that actually lamp. And by lamp, I mean glow. Oh, let's put some of these right at the base of the path. Like for instance, let's get rid of this one. And let's transplant a couple of these right here. Move. There we go, like that. Although, yeah, I do agree with this game. It had it on a nice cobblestone floor. Meaning that we probably should copy such. And then put those there. And then now dig this up. And then put that there. And then now just go here. Put these right here. And voila, there we go. A lot of lights. Very cramped walkway. I probably should fix that. Or take some lights out. Okay, back to main menu. Now we gotta get out of creative mode. So that we can play the rest of the game legitly. So let's go single player, farm mimic farm face, get rid of creative, go ahead and launch, so that you guys can see that I'm actually legitimately turning on and turning off these things, not breaking recording, so that you can see that there's nothing fishy going on. So I'm not like, oh, I have millions of dollars, and you're like, Wes, you didn't have $1 million before. What are you doing and why are you cheating? So you can see that that's not the case. All right. Come on, why is this taking so long? It didn't take this long last time. And I say that, but if I cut recording, then it's gonna look like fishy stuff is happening, right? So I'll just bear with me. Alright, back in the game. So let's go ahead and finish the rest of this episode by taking care of our farm, making sure all of our animals have food, which reminds me that I think that means we need to get more dog food, so I'll have to go to the store. Since we are looking for more dinosaur bodies, let's go ahead and put my pickaxe back. And let's go ahead and dig up some of these fossils laying around our farm we saw. Are these ready to be harvested? Heck yes, they are. Okay, good. So that's what we'll do. Recoup some of the money that we've been spending on for the polish, or the polisher, but the pastry stuff that Sierra, I already forgot. Sierra wants, I think Sorana, I think that's how it is. What Serrano wanted of us. One of our awesome subscribers too told us that they helped us out, and they believe that the quest for the father that I was talking about, they don't think it was actually formally given to us, so that if we were trying to fish all day, then it'd probably be a waste. So I do appreciate that, letting me know that there is a quest and that I haven't been given it, but not telling me like what it was, and like, oh, Wes, don't fish, you actually need to go down onto the basement, you need to get a fire, you click it, and then the dad pops out of the corner. So I do appreciate that, because I'm trying to do this, you know, for myself too, as legitly as I can. And so that's been fun. So let's go ahead and just finish up getting the rest of these cabbages. I wonder how much they're gonna sell for. They were kind of a lot, but luckily I've remembered that I can do, which I forgot about. I don't know why I forgot about, but when you buy stuff, you can hold shift and then it kind of puts it in increments of 10, which then would be a lot easier. And I believe that someone said that the seeds do it in increments of 30, which would be even better, considering I need 100. What did we do? What did we determine? 140 or 135? That's a lot fewer clicks than clicking in increments of 3. So that's awesome. Oh, and these are healthy, but still growing. All right. Oh, and I don't have my watering can. Okay, so temporary, since we're already here, and I need to... Let's go ahead and grab our old watering can, which I thought I put up on this shelf, but it seems to have gone and walked away. Okay, well, there's that. I guess that's a thing. Mrs. T-Rex sitting in the middle of the way. She actually needs to be moved because she's really in the way. Oh, that scared me. I'm like, where's my cows? I forgot. We made this a bit bigger. So she's probably right there. That being said, we probably could get rid of this. You want food, but you're not smart enough to... No. No, Moofin. That's actually Musula. There you go. That way. Then in there. Food, food, food for you. And then Biscuit has a food and water. Perfect. Olive, we're going right now. Nothing else. Our main priority is to get you food before this episode ends. So we're almost done. Alright, so that needs to be thrown away. That needs to be thrown away. That needs to be thrown away. Not sold. I mean, just completely just thrown away. So what we'll actually do is, since we're heading towards town anyways, we will swap these items out, right? So maybe left will be the creative items, and then right will be our actual physical items. So for instance, I had the bacon. I didn't have 20 jellyfish, but I did have these and this and that, and then I bought those and that and that. And then the watering can, and then that can all stay for right now. As such. Okay, now let's go ahead and sell these items since we don't need them, and then we'll sell the cabbages, get dog food, and plant the lemon trees. Okay, so that, one of those, 139 cabbages, sell for 29,000 petals. We are now back up 77. Sweet. I'm actually really excited about that. That's what we needed. More money, because stuff in here is expensive. Okay. Let's see, there's going to be so many more options now that we're back at, we're back in spring. Where did that go? There it is. Okay, so it grows in 7 days. No. Can I still grow cabbage? Because that, I think, took 4 days. And that seems to be, like, the best cucumber, potato, cabbage. 6 days in spring and winter, so I lied. 6 days. Sweet potatoes grow 6 days. Sweet potatoes actually are expensive, meaning that, yeah, let's buy a bunch of these. So 30, 90, that one, 120, and then, whoops, no, come back. 90, 120, 150, and that should be more than enough. All right, so we just spent close to, I had 77, and now I have 62. 7, 6, 5, 5, 6, 1, $15,000 in seeds. But the yield should be good, right? These are spring, only in spring. Okay, so that 6 days would bring us to the 13th, or not, the 11th. I can do math. What I meant to say is then we'd have that few days left. All right, let's go ahead and start the seeding process yet again. Again, planting seeds is probably mundane, but I am sorry. I have to do it so that I can fuel our awesome projects that we keep needing to do. Like, for instance, we will at some point need to be building the other house that we have the blueprint or the mailbox for. Also, I know that if we talk to, is it Amelia, I think her name is, she'll want a pastry, which is just a bakery. I don't know why it's called a pastry in this game. And that's expensive because again, looking now that we have $62,000, the oven is $8,000 alone, the pastry oven, and then obviously all the supplies needed to make said building. And that one should be small enough where I don't think I'll need to do creative for that, because I don't want to get reliant on creative, because then, you know, that takes kind of a lot of the, it takes out a lot of the, I guess, progression. But when it's as big as this museum, and I guess the idea I had for museum, that seemed okay to me, because, you know, that would have taken a lot of episodes just to get right. Okay, so then, I don't know, 14? Let's just do the rest of this. So this should be actually not enough. I think this is 12 right here. Oh, one short. Almost perfect. Okay, now that we have our little elephant again, let's go ahead and grab our little elephant out and go ahead and water our crops. Making sure to get everything so that we don't forget one. I always forget one. There's always one I forget. And that would have been the one that I had extra of. I don't know how I do that, but I always seem to manage that almost every time. Almost like clockwork, like it's no surprise that I forget to water or miss to water one. Oh, that's the sound effect. I'm like, what's sounding like it's leaking behind me? Because this watering can sounds like it's being pouring water behind me. Oh, there's another one. So there's the two. Oh, there's another one. That's 3. So that's an entire row that doesn't need to be watered over here that I guess I forgot or missed. And there we go. All these are watered, ready to go for tomorrow. Okay, so now that we're just doing farm maintenance, let's go ahead and get rid of this grass, because I'm sure Miss Biscuit here would want a nice muddy interior instead of grass, because she's a piggy and she probably likes mud, because all the piggies that I've seen have always been in mud, not in nice, like, super luxury grass. So we're only keeping the grass in, see how that was growing? We're keeping grass in her little hut, so maybe if she wants to go lay down, she can lay, you know, on the soft grass and not so much in mud. But hey, we don't know. I don't know. Maybe she'll like that or not. Okay, so this is coming together. It's nice to have kind of our cows in a bigger area. Maybe we should go invest into a few more cows or sheep. Yeah, I think I like that one. Sheep. Maybe that's what we need to do. Which begs to differ. We definitely need more space. Maybe we can put. I don't know. In all honesty, maybe we can build an area over here. So just kind of take this fence and pop it out a little bit more and put our sheep over here. Although I'd like to keep all the animals together, but kind of, I guess we could build it over on this side. It'd just be very hard to actually access it, because even if I were to rip this fence off and put it right there, that doesn't give us much room to see her, and she'd kind of be tucked in the back, or he. I don't know. I always reference animals as she and then everything else as he. It's kind of weird. That's food in there. No, that's just a bunch of cardboard, or at least what it looks like cardboard. So let's go ahead and grab our chicken food. Guys, I was at the store and no one reminded me that I needed to pick up food for Olive because I got distracted. Alright, well, it's nighttime, so let's go ahead and just Amazon Prime some food in for her so that we can feed her tomorrow. So I think it's just called pet food and versus dog food. Pet food. Alright, we're gonna order 10 things of it. There we go. Why not? Alright. But ladies and gentlemen, thank you for all those that have been tuning into this episode 60, the big 60 of our Staxel playthrough. Sorry that it couldn't be a special episode. I'll make sure that when I'm back from being on vacation and spring break that I'm able to do something special for you guys, so that, you know, to celebrate episode 60. Although I think at that point I'll practically be almost on episode 70, so maybe I'll pick it up on episode 70. But down below, for all those that are new, is the links to my social medias that I comment and post on. Be sure to go check those out. But until next time, guys, as always, keep it real.